All right, so this is going to be my season 5.5 tier list. All right, so this is after the new patch notes and the addition of Rogue to Marvel Rivals. This is where I had my tier list before season 5 came out and I really got to play it. This is where we had put things before. Let's see if I agree with this or if I want to move some things around and how we think Rogue is going to fit in with the rest of the roster. All right, so let's start. We've got Daredevil and Gambit and S. Sue right up there with them. Emma still being really good. Okay, I think I'm gonna move Mag up a little bit. I think Mag fits in more situations than Emma. Emma kind of struggles a bit when things are going on all around her. I think this so far, Daredevil, Gambit, Sue, Mag being at the forefront with Emma makes a lot of sense. Cap, I think I overestimated him a little bit. I'm gonna push him down into A. He kind of lost his niche of being able to mark and mark DPS and go on backline. I think with the addition of Gambit makes it a little bit harder for engaging or dive tanks like Venom or Cap to really pressure on the backline. So Cap kind of loses his value a little bit here. I think his ult changes are still good, but he's just not played a ton, I don't think. Hela, I still think she's S tier, but I think I'm gonna move some of her DPS friends up here with her. Venom, I'm also gonna move down by Cap. I think he's still like good, but not as good as the rest of these. Angela, I'll keep her in S. I think she's a very, very strong character. Gambit does affect her ult, but honestly, like her neutral value of getting to just bully ports, bully DPS on the angle, bully tanks, like it does not matter. Like Angela can find something to do in the fight. She just has to make a lot of decisions on what she wants to do. And I think that makes her really good. Like if she needs to bully backline, she can bully backline, right? If she needs to bully tanks, she can bully tanks. If she needs to bully an off-angling DPS, she can do that, right? I'm not really too worried about Angela. I think she's still S, still very good. Definitely above Cap, Venom, and Strange. Okay, Strange, obviously he has his shield for getting back to the fight faster. He's fine. He's not bad. His ult is still good. Can get cleansed, but it's still good, right? Like he's fine pick, okay? Okay, Namor, yes, I think he is still A, but I'm actually going to move Phoenix and Psylocke above him. He is literally only good if you have a Hela, and Hela is banned a lot. So I think just default like Psylocke and Phoenix are better than him. I will say though, now that we know Psylocke did get an ultimate nerf here, maybe we'll move her a bit below Phoenix. Actually, let's go ahead and move Phoenix up to S. Psylocke, I'm not sure where she's gonna fall now that she got that huge ult nerf. Her ult now charges a lot slower, so we'll put her at the start of A. And she also lost her team up with Emma, right? So we'll keep her at the start of A for now. Mantis, I think I underestimated Mantis last season. She's getting played a lot with Gambit and Loki. Okay, Loki is also going to be getting played a lot. So actually, I'm gonna move Loki up a bit. Maybe here. Loki got a huge buff, right? He got 10% overall damage increase and healing increase through his clones, right? So that is a huge change for him. He is already being played a lot, so you could get double Gambit ult. So I'll move him up, and then I'll move Mantis like right here probably. Like I think Mantis is only played if you have Loki Gambit. So okay, I like this. Okay, Storm, I think I overestimated Storm. She's still a bit situational. She didn't really get any changes this patch either, so I'll probably put her at the bottom of A. Jeff also, I think, at the bottom of A, maybe top of B. He kind of like lost his niche as like the survivable support now that we have Gambit and Sue being so much stronger, so we'll just put him at the bottom of the top of B, bottom of A. He's still there. I think he did kind of lose some power levels from this next season. Bucky, I think, is still very good. I'll put him above Namor, probably like right here. He's like top of A. He has his niche where he can stop dives. He's still just like a good pick. His ult is just still good. He's good at knocking people down. Bucky's fine. Bucky's never gonna be like a bad pick, I know. All right, Star-Lord. I'm moving Star-Lord up into S. He is so strong when comboed with Gambit ult, and he's just a strong character on his own. I do think Hela Namor needs to be out of the game for him to kind of exist, but he is a very strong character. His ult is very strong. He farms it pretty quickly. He combos really well with Gambit. I've been seeing a lot of Star this patch. Iron Fist, I think this is a really good spot for him. Just middle of A. He's not terrible right now. He can chase some DPS around. He's fine. He's not terrible. He's not great either. Middle A is totally fine for him. I'm gonna move Adam up a tiny bit. He's got his situations where he's good. Link is still good. Triple support with him is still good. If maybe one of the other supports is banned. Adam's fine. Groot, I'm gonna move him up into S. He didn't get any changes from season 5 to season 5.5, but Groot's Iron Wall change has done a lot for him. He's much harder to bully, and he's getting a lot of value this season. Yeah, I think Groot is pretty good, and he will continue to be good. Penny did get a slight change from season 5 to season 5.5 in the form of 50 reduced HP, but I think she's got a very good niche for her right now. I'll move her up a little bit. She's very good at denying engagers. Her shield and webs are very good this season. I've seen her a lot. She's banned a lot by dive DPS, so honestly, she could be top of A, she could be mid A. It's somewhere in A. She fits just. Wolf as well is still pretty good this season. He and Penny are kind of the same, where they have like their niche. Penny, Wolf, Adam all kind of have like their niche where they're good in certain situations, and the more kind of even fits along with that if Hela is in the game. If Hela is not in the game, then you can't play Namor. But if Hela is in the game and not banned, right, Namor is still very good. Moon Knight, I would say as well, also has his niche of like, okay, if they're playing like a lot of tanks, a lot of like standstill comps, maybe like Groot or something, like Moon Knight is pretty good. I've seen a lot of Moon Knights hit the crazy combos and do really well with that. So I'll keep Moon Knight in A and then Storm in A as well. All right, Jeff, we already moved him down a bit. He just doesn't do so great. Black Widow, I overestimated you. I'm sorry. You go back down. I thought the Phoenix Black Widow combo would do better. It did not do good at all. It's still just pretty much a troll pick. If you have Mantis in the game, obviously Black Widow is a little bit better. Like, she can go for the one shots, but as she is now, Black Widow not doing so hot. I'm sorry, I overestimated you, Mike. Rocket, I'm gonna move him up a bit. Kinda is with Penny. He's got his niche, I think. Maybe a little bit more, a little bit better, right? You could play him. Maybe put him up here a little bit more. But yeah, he does fine on his own. He has really good survivability. People play him for the res. Obviously his ult gets shit on by Phoenix, right? But there's ways to play around that. You put it far away, break the Phoenix ult before it gets to you, right? So Rocket's doing all right. If Sue is banned, Rocket is, if Sue or Loki are banned, like, Rocket is very playable. You probably just don't want to play him if all supports are open, right? But he's still pretty good on his own right now. Thing got some big changes, okay? Thing got some damage changes. He got huge crowd control changes. So when he punches somebody, they are now crowd controlled for 5 seconds instead of the previous 3 seconds. So he gets a pretty good change here. So I'm gonna go ahead and move him up and think he's gonna be along with Penny, where if people are playing a lot of dive characters, maybe a lot of flying characters, maybe he can knock him down and keep him down for a lot longer. I'm optimistic that he'll be a lot better in this next season, right? Okay, Luna Snow struggled super hard this past season 5, right? All the other supports got these big changes. She kind of got left in the dust. She didn't really get a big change. Her ult builds way too slow. She just doesn't do enough to help herself. She's kind of a victim. Luna Snow, her snowball projectile goes out a lot faster. The animation is faster as well, so she's going to be able to hit those snowballs a lot easier this season. Also, she gets a brand new ability to buff herself and basically apply like a snowflake to herself that gives her healing over time from people she's actively healing, as kind of like a shared health pool, and then also a percent damage increase, a damage buff for herself, right? 10% increased damage. So I'm gonna move her up by Rocket. I'm not sure if it's enough to kind of have her be picked over Sue or Loki or Gambit, but I do think that she will be played a little bit more. She's not going to be as much of a troll pick here. Yeah, so good changes for Luna. Human Torch also got a bunch of changes, a bunch of damage changes, some range changes. He has to be a little bit closer to hit you or to do maximum damage, as far as I understand it. Yeah, his spread got reduced, right? So he's going to be a little bit more viable this season. We'll also throw him up here. Now, Ultron. Okay, I think we are heading into a triple support season with Ultron. He's got two drones this season, and also they changed how his shield ability works. It just goes to somebody who's droned, right? You pick somebody who's droned, it goes to that person, so you no longer have to be on top of them for them to get a bonus, which is honestly huge against divers, right? Or even for divers, like if you have your drone on your Star-Lord, right? It's gonna be really good to buff him, give him some overshield, give him a movement and damage boost to kind of go in and do his spin or do whatever he needs to do. So Ultron, honestly, I'm gonna move him way up here. I think he's gonna be way more viable. He might even be like up here, but we'll put him at the end of S for now. I'm not gonna be super optimistic, but I do think Ultron is going to be a lot stronger, and I think he'll be picked a lot more this season. Okay, he's very good at enabling his DPS. He's very good at peeling for his backline, and he used to have to pick between the two, and now he does not. Right, he's got two drones. He can drone a DPS on an angle, and he can leave a drone behind on his backline, and he can choose which one of those, as far as I understand it, to shield. Right, so Ultron going to be a crazy character this next patch. We might go back into an Ultron Torch meta that we had for 2 seasons. That would not surprise me, but we'll see. Ultron looks pretty strong this season. Punisher got a slight buff, but I still think he's gonna end up being B tier. Spider-Man, very situational character. He's very feast or famine, right? Like, he either pops off or he does nothing. So right now we'll just kind of leave him where he is in B. Black Panther, I'm sorry, dude. I didn't realize you were so terrible. You are so terrible. You are unplayable. I'm so sorry, my friend. Hulk, yeah, B sounds about right. Blade, I'm gonna move you down as well. Mr. Fantastic, I'm gonna move you up. Actually, you are unkillable, guy. I don't know what has happened to you, but you kind of run lobbies. You make Angela players shit themselves for some reason. Like, there's a weird relationship happening here with Mr. Fantastic. He might continue to just get better as people understand him more and more. But right now, he's at least A, probably mid A. But yeah, we'll just put him here. I don't know. Fantastic has a weird thing going on that I don't quite understand, but I understand that people are winning more games with him, so we'll give him the respective A. All right, Cloak, no changes this season, already struggling pretty bad, and I'm actually going to move her down into D. She's so terrible. It sucks that she's so bad, but the other supports are just so much better than she is right now. Okay, all right, let's look at Magic. I'm happy with C tier. She doesn't really do enough. Hawkeye, I underestimated you. I'm so sorry. Again, he's a very feast or famine character, kind of like Spider-Man. You either run the lobby and hit all your shots or you don't. But I do think the chance that he has to run the lobby makes him very good. And I have seen a lot of people pop off and just absolutely go crazy, just headshot after headshot with this guy. And he's not super vulnerable when you get on top of him, right? Like, he's got tools to help him survive as well. So I do think Hawkeye is very good. I've seen some Hawkeyes pop off pretty freaking hard this season. Blade, you just kind of suck, dude. Like, you could also go into D tier, but we'll leave you here for why not. Iron Man, again, probably better than having Magic, Widow, or Blade, but not the best. Witch, I'll also put you up here. You got some changes as well. I'm not totally sure what they do because I'm not a Scarlet Witch player, but maybe it'll help you out a little bit. We'll just put you at this top of C. You're not really doing too much. Squirrel Girl also has a bit of a niche here. She is good when people play a lot of tanks. I have seen Squirrel Girl played a little bit more than I would say the rest of these characters, but still not a great pick. And then Thor, I'll just leave you at the bottom of D, dude. You are a troll pick. Rogue, our Vanguard character, our Vanguard mother. It looks like she's gonna be pretty interesting. I don't really know where she's gonna go yet. She has a lot of things that she can do. She can steal abilities. She is just like a tank that just gets up in your face and just brawls you. So right now, I'll just kind of put her in the middle of A. She's gonna be pretty interesting. It's gonna take a minute to see how people use her and adapt with her. But just on paper, looks like she'll be pretty good. Her ult is kind of like Daredevil's. He looks pretty strong. So I'll just put her at the middle of A. All right, this is the fully completed season 5.5 tier list. Let me know if you guys agree or not in the comments below, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.